Well, they had to tear me away from the campfire. We're back at Lake Cowichan with Craig and Rose Little of Arbutus RV, and we are learning all about how to get your RV ready for the winter. Now, Craig, you were telling me a lot of RV owners, of course, go south for the winter and enjoy the warm climate down there, so they're
Yeah.
not so concerned. But for a lot of us who stay on the island and want to continue camping, you've got to combat just moisture. And we're not talking about, rain getting into your RV, but we're just talking about the general moisture in the air, right, as temperature cools.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, through cooking, showering, just even our breathing, there's a lot of moist air in our climate. It's a rainforest. So whether you're storing your unit or maybe we've got a lot of people at full time in their RVs, even up here, it's a good idea to take some preventative measures. If you're storing your unit, this is a product, been around, it's got a great success story. You fill a container like this and it draws the moisture out.
Okay, so these are like beads, right?
Yeah.
That are just sucking the air.
They suck up the moisture. New product, these are sealed packages. You can put them out in areas of your RV and they'll do the same thing. If you've got power, something like that actually pulls the moist air and dries it. So you've got an option like that. These are a good idea if you're again, storing your RV. They cover the vents on the tops of the RVs.
Oh.
You can leave that vent open and get that airflow, so you don't get the stagnant moisture air sitting.
Right. And then Rose is over here. There's also more things over here, right, that we're looking at?
Right. There's dehumidifiers. There's 2 of them. This one covers about 2,500 cubic feet, and this one is about 400 cubic feet. So there's 2 options there, depending on your needs.
So you would just have this in your RV, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just going?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and this one's reusable as well. So that one's a power one. It plugs in.
Right, which of course is important to remember that you can still do this, off power, right?
Right.
You're using, like, you guys have solar panels, I know. I mean, you're out in the wilderness and yet you can still manage.
Yeah, for sure. As we talked about earlier, you mentioned a lot of our guests go down south and dry camp on the desert. That's when a product like the solar panel, whether it's a fixed attached to the roof or a portable, becomes important. Things like deep cycle 6-volt batteries, so you've got lots of reserve as you dry camping.
Yeah.
You can get inverters that recharge, and you can run 110 appliances. LEDs are everywhere, residentially and RV now. Way less energy consumption, so a great idea if you're dry camping.
I think the big thing, is to realize, I mean, you really can do this all year and in any weather, right? I mean, that's got to be the most important thing.
Yeah, it's spectacular. Whether you're going to stay on the island or you're going to go down south, there's something for everyone. The solar panels and the inverter and that power that you can have as you go. You can travel and dry camp and just end up being in the wilderness along a water or river on your way down south to the sunshine, and have all the power still.
Well, you've got me hooked for sure. Craig, Rose, thank you so much for showing us all about Arbutus RV and how to manage getting your RV ready for the winter.